Hi and welcome to Moto G. Today's video is about heated gloves and we're going to be looking specifically at the RST Heated Gloves. A little bit of an unboxing first, what's in the box, and then we'll go on to the actual specs. Okay, so let's have a look what's inside the box. So first off, you find your gloves, content. So there's the gloves inside a plastic box. So one left, one right, to be expected. Down in the bottom of the box you have another box. So this box actually contains your two batteries that go into the gloves and your charger to charge up the batteries. Pretty much with most batteries it is recommended when you first get them to give them a really good charge for first time use. So I'll stick them on charge and come back to you shortly. Okay, so let's have a little look around the glove. Overall it feels very nice and supple and soft. Some of the other heated gloves I looked at felt a little bit hard, so these feel really nice, feel well padded, good palm leather, all double stitched, which you'd expect from a RST glove. Little bit more padding on the palm, just might make you feel a little bit comfortable while you're riding along. Little flap there, I'm not sure what that one's for. Might just be a little protector. Round on the front of the glove you have your knuckle protectors, which is an upgrade from the previous models before. You also have finger protectors here and here, but not on the outer two. Also on this finger you also have a little wiper blade, so you can actually wipe the water off your visor while you're going along. You also have that on the right hand as well. In here is where your battery will go, which we'll do in a moment, and connects up to your power. Wrist strap to reduce around here. Probably advisable to actually have that fasten, and then it'll just keep more of the heat inside the actual glove. Gauntlet, cuff, which is an adjustable toggle, so that should really grip onto your leathers or your textiles, again to reduce that airflow. So overall feel very good. So the actual fingers feel a little bit bulky with the extra padding that's involved in the gloves. Could be a little bit harder to actually open your visor, so I'll give that a little check in a bit. Also, if you have a flip front helmet, which I've got, it could well be hard to actually just work that mechanism to actually flip the actual helmet front up. So again, I'll give that a go in a moment. I'll go and grab my helmet. Overall, comfort feels absolutely great. So we're going to get the batteries inside them and see how we go. So here's the battery. It is a 7.4 volt lithium polymer battery. I'm guessing that from being on fully charged you probably get around about an hour off the highest setting of the gloves. When you probably reduce that down you'll probably get a little bit longer. I never believe the full specs on batteries, because it all is dependent on how warm it is in the ambient temperature to how long a battery lasts. So for my longer trips I'm probably going to get another set of batteries and look at a way to charge it up while I'm on the bike. Cool, let's pop it in the actual glove. So you unzip, pull the lead out, connect the battery, pop the battery back into its little pocket, close the zip, which is fully waterproof, pop the glove on. Doesn't feel too bad with it being on the underside. It doesn't feel like there's any extra weight in there. It's not big and bulky, it's not pushing on your arm, which is good. I have seen somewhere they put the battery pack on the top. That means you've got more weight resting down on the actual top of your arm, which I feel could be a little bit uncomfortable. Just nice to see it just below. So here we have the on-off switch. So we just press and hold, and it lights up red. Red is the full power. To reduce it down, you just need to tap it and go through the cycles of the actual power heater. Pretty much instantly you can feel the temperature coming straight in. Now I'm straight away feeling that it's very, very warm already. So probably if I'm on a long run, I will probably reduce that down now to one of its lowest settings, just to keep a little bit of temperature in the glove. Having it probably this high all the time will drain the battery out quicker and probably make my hands a little bit too warm, to be honest with you, how quick they've warmed up. So to change the power settings, all you need to do is just tap this button again, press it once, it goes to orange, press it again, it goes to green, and that is the lowest setting. Press it again and you go back to red, which is the hot. Press and hold the button for a few moments and then the actual light goes off, and then you just go back to having a normal glove. Overall, very, very impressed. So what I need to do now is actually get my helmet on and just see what it's like opening the actual lid of a helmet. So here I've got my HJC. As you can see, this is the type of clip that you have with the HJC, just popping it up like that. I know some helmets have a little slip on the side. Unfortunately, I don't have one of those types of helmets today. So we'll just pop this down. We'll pop his glove on and we'll give it a little try. Yeah, it's a little bit fiddly, but it's okay. Try it with the left hand. Yeah, it's okay. I think once you've done it a couple of times it'll be fairly easy. This type you just push and it just lifts up with it, so that's pretty good. So now I'm going to try it with my AGV Sports Modular, different type of helmet, and see how that one goes. By the magic of YouTube, I've now got my AGV Sports Modular on. I am going to do a review of this helmet as well, probably next week or in the next couple of weeks, where I'm actually going to test one to destruction. Which is a bit worrying because they're rather expensive. So I will put a link hopefully somewhere up here, or it will be down in the description below to that little video. Please watch that one. On this particular model you need to pull this tag out to lift it, to unlock it off on the side. On the front part you need to push it in and out. So this is where I think it could be a little bit harder. Do apologise about the sound going off if I've behind the helmet. So let's try flipping the front up first. Yeah, that actually weren't too bad. Try it again. It is a little bit hard to get your thumb inside there, but with practice again it should be okay. Strangely, it does feel a little bit harder with my left hand, but that's because I'm right-handed. So let's try the visor now. So, I think it is a little bit harder than my normal leathers with these gloves. That's to be expected with extra padding on them. Probably some other winter gloves will be exactly the same. Just struggled there to lift it up again, but you get there eventually. I think it's well worth it. So overall review of the RS Heated Gloves is very good. I have had a pair like this before. Unfortunately I got one damaged, so these are a brand spanking new pair. Overall, brilliant gloves for travelling. Possibly a little bit warm for the summer riding, but we've all got a couple of pairs of gloves, haven't we? So overall, great pair of gloves. Well done, RST. See you on the next video, guys.